medical, to mining and manufacturing, hospitality, to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
And welcome to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's continuing broadcast of round 12 of the Apex Steel WMPLSA season. And we're about to bring you the 6:15 p.m. kickoff. It's between Adelaide University and MetroStars. Should be an absolutely cracking game. Adelaide University wearing their all-black kit. MetroStars in the red shirts. You can see the teams lining up now. We'll just go through the lineups we think they will be on the field for Adelaide University. Claudia Jenkins in goal. A back four of Talia Gromball, Samantha Maudsley, Emily Bouchereau and Molly Simmons. In midfield, their captain, Alicia Panagakos. Sarah Morgan back in the side today and Charlie King. And up forward, Chinatsu Ko, Malin Thompson and Chloe Richardson. They are coached, Adelaide University, by Duncan Song. You can see the two captains there, Alicia Panagakos and Michaela at the toss for ends. And for MetroStars, they've made 4 changes to the side that started last week against Salisbury Inter. One of them, the goalkeeper, Isabella Cordera, comes in. The back four, Sarah Taylor, Nicola Crantis, Jade Hunter-Gilmore and Jess Signoriello. In midfield, their captain Michaela Haday, Vic Mansueto, Nikki Scalzi, and up forward, Hayden Ingram and Chloe Mortimer to be either side of Jin Seo Mun. They're coached by Marcelo Vilches. The referee in the middle today, it's Zach Britton. The assistants are Tomo Caddy and Charlotte Clark. This is a massive, massive game between the teams that come into this match, respectively 7th Adelaide University and 9th MetroStars. Very important match in the context of staying out of those bottom 2 positions, and in Uni's case, potentially trying to get themselves into perhaps the end of season finals. And it's going to be Uni kicking off, it looks like. They are kicking from left to right. No, I tell a lie. It is MetroStars kicking off. Metro will be kicking from right to left as you see it, and that's towards the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. And we are away. Metro with the kickoff and with possession early, trying to get themselves up the left with Hayden Ingram, but she's brought it back inboard and it was intercepted by Richardson. Now it's with Taylor. They've really thrown their side about for this match, MetroStars. Cordera into goals and also coming into the starting lineup, Jess Signoriello, Nicola Crantis and Hayden Ingram. 3 players that started last week are subs tonight, Lauren Franklin, Monique McGlynn and Keisha Price. And a couple of surprises positionally, including Chloe Mortimer, is actually going to be playing up on a wing instead of at fullback. But it's Uni with the ball at the moment and bringing it along their back line. And their keeper, Claudia Jenkins. Here's Bouchereau. Touch inboard, Simmons trying to get it back up the wing to Richardson. It's with Panagakos now. Haday interrupts her progress. That's going to be a throw-in for Adelaide Uni, which Simmons can take right on the halfway line. Headed back by Mortimer, who's going to be able to run forward with it. Panagakos comes into challenge. Here's Mansueto. They're trying to get it through into Scalzi, but it's gone the other way. Janatsu Ko. Ko, dangerous player, already 6 for the season. Held up, gets a shot away, just wide though. And that's the threat. It was a good interception by Sarah Morgan to get Janatsu Ko on her way again. And 2 last week for the Uni forward in their 4-0 win over Flinders. Very contrasting results for these 2 sides last week. They both played here in back-to-back fixtures. Adelaide Uni with a 4-0 win over Flinders United. But MetroStars falling 7-1 to Salisbury Inter. And they're under pressure now. Here's Panagakos. But good clearance there by Mansueto. Maudsley's there first for Uni. Under pressure here from Jin. Maudsley, it's the safety of the line. Ingram takes the throw quickly. Mansueto. It's just played away from her, but it's back inboard. Scalzi's just gone under her foot. Here's Richardson. 2 goals last week as well for Chloe Richardson. Oh, and that might be a little bit short. Jenkins had to come out smartly to make sure that Jin didn't pounce. Here's KO for Uni. Panagakos. Nice run being made by Gromble, but it's just going to beat her out. And that's going to be a throw-in for Signoriello. Chooses to go along the back line. Hunter Gilmore gives it back. Under a bit of pressure here, and Uni have come up with it. Working it back through Morgan. Back to Gromble, but Ingram's won it here and gets it into Jin. Jin now, up against Maudsley. Needs a bit of support perhaps. And in the end, wins the throw. Jin will leave that for Signoriello. Ingram tries to turn. But the ball's just played away from her. Scalzi tries to come through. Here's Haday. Mortimer getting the ball forward, but Bouchereau's going to come to sweep up there. And that's out for a throw-in. Taylor at left back today. He's been playing mostly centrally, of course. The ball's come out to Haday. Metro having a bit of a spell in their attacking half. Back with Taylor. Now, that's a good ball for Mortimer. If it's not just going to run out for a goal kick, it does, though, unfortunately, for Metro. We're in the 5th minute here at Service FM Stadium. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. And in the 5th minute, the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Adelaide University 0, MetroStars 0. You need to work the ball through, but a bit of pressure here. Mansueto's won it off Bouchereau. Gets the ball across here to Ingram. Richardson comes in to challenge, and that's able to get the ball to Panagakos. But Metro keep the pressure on through Taylor and now Mortimer. Swept away by Panagakos. Oh, and a bit of a stumble by Hade, unfortunately for her. And KO's been able to take possession. Her ball through has given Richardson a bit to do. Taylor and Richardson in the race for the ball. It's going to be a uni throw on their attacking right. Molly Simmons with it. King is central and Richardson another target. It does go into King. It's just played away from her. Now is it back with Panagakos? No, it's gone past the uni captain, Jin, Mansueto. Ingram now trying to get onto it, but that ball's going to run into the penalty area for Jenkins. Jenkins off the ground. In the way was Crantis, but there's Panagaris. Simmons, Richardson trying to turn, but Mortimer just plays it back to Crantis. And here's Cordera. Crantis has time and can carry. Tries to get the ball out to Mortimer. That touching board is only going to find Bouchereau, though, a former Metro player herself. Here's Hade. Does really well there and wins the free kick. Crantis comes up to take. Swings it out to the right-hand side where Ingram is. Back to Signoriello. Scalzi. That's a good little ball through. Jin. Nice ball across, and Jenkins anticipated and came out to claim. Not a bad effort by Metro. They've had a bit of it up forward in these early exchanges. Long from Jenkins. Mortimer might be able to win this. It's just gone over both her and Simmons, and it's gone out for a throw. Now Simmons looking for Richardson again. Mortimer wins that and the free kick as well. Back on the main pitch here for WMPL. Both these teams playing on the synthetic pitch here last week. There's been a lot of rain in Adelaide over this last week, but the pitch looks in pretty good condition. It's with Jenkins, the uni keeper. Can take her time. Metro players not interested in making her play the ball quickly. In the end, it's gone out to Gromble. KO. Morgan just floats that up the attacking left to give King a chance. Signoriello's there. It's back to Cordera, who gets it away. And coming through there well was Gromble. Now, here's Taylor for Metro. And that's a good ball. Mansueto has a chance to get there and get a cross in. Has just had to rake the ball back to prevent the goal kick. Still going. Away by Gromble. Now, Signoriello can put it in first time for Jin. Bouchereau got the header away. They're still under pressure, MetroStars, and Mansueto. That's just gone across the face of goal. But again, good moments for the visitors. They come into the game with just 6 points from the opening 11 rounds. Those were wins over the other two teams in the bottom three, Modbury Vista and Flinders United. And if they can get a win here, it won't get them out of 9th spot, but it will at least temporarily get them level on points with Modbury Vista, who face a tough match against Adelaide Comets at New Spot Stadium tomorrow evening. Adelaide Uni, though, they'll be eyeing off 3 points to get them within a couple of points of the finals positions. Currently NTC in the 5th and final spot. 4 teams that end up in the end of year playoffs. They'll be playing in the second match here this evening, kicking off at 8:15, and that's going to be between NTC and Campbelltown. We're into the 11th minute. Metro have it on the attacking right, but it's come back towards King. Away by Hunter Gilmore. Bouchereau comes through. Panagakos helps it along. Richardson now. Ball's just bounced past her, and here's Mortimer. Richardson going back to challenge. Simmons will win it for Uni. King. Back to Simmons. Panagakos. Richardson. Chance to run at the defence and play in perhaps Thompson, but clearance was made. Uni with the throw. On their attacking right. Simmons looks for King. Haday. It's back with Simmons. Haday again. And gets a good ball through there for Scalzi, and Hunter Gilmore can tidy it up. So one of the other positional changes. Hunter Gilmore, regularly in midfield this season, is at centre back. MetroStars trying to find the formula to get them climbing the table. After what has been a very difficult season so far. Here's Gromball with the throw for Uni. KO, but it's away by Haday. It's going to fall to Mortimer here, who tried to get the ball through. Panagakos was in the way. Krantis, Simmons, it's a little bit of tennis at the moment. And Mortimer switched with Taylor for now, so Taylor's gone to the attacking left. Clearance there by Cordera. Maudsley tries to come through. Ingram got there first. Panagakos for Uni. Back to Gromball, who gets it again. Bouchereau. Oh, and Taylor's come through and has played the ball out for Ingram, who's got a bit of a chance to carry up the attacking right. She takes the cross straight away to find Taylor, just over her head. And here's Jin. Jin on the edge of the penalty area. Puts it back inboard, and it's headed away by Maudsley. Danger still not cleared, because here's Ingram again to try to get another cross in. Ingram's done well here, and it's gone across the face of goal. Now it's back with Jin again on the attacking left. Plays it back inside. Haday, goal scorer last week. Richardson's able to get a foot in though, and Panagakos and Uni can relieve the danger. Now Richardson up the left, but Taylor was there and gets it back to Jin. Jin's played a good ball through to Mansueto. Goes back to Jin. Is the moment lost? Mortimer putting the ball in, but only Panna was there. The big clearance. Hunter Gilmore. All good win there by KO. And now could there be trouble at the other end? KO now. The black shirts are streaming forward. Morgan is on the left here for Uni. Brings it inboard, wanting to get it through to Thompson, and away by Hunter Gilmore. Oh, some terrific action, end to end, and it was away by Haday on that occasion, I should have said. Attacking left for Uni. And that last couple of minutes, there were some good moments for Metro, but now they're under pressure. Now, can this cross get to Richardson? Scorer last week, King! King! Oh, that's a really good goal! Adelaide Uni take the lead, and some really good footwork in the area by King after being played in by Richardson. She scored. It's her second in the league for the season. And a big blow for MetroStars, who had opened the game quite brightly. They've gone behind in the 15th minute. Charlie King. And puts MetroStars under further pressure. A big problem has been finding their way to goal. Just 9 in the 11 matches they've played so far in the league. They're going to need to up the ratio, having gone behind. Now here goes Thompson for Uni. That's a really good challenge by Taylor. Throw into Simmons. King tries to get Richardson going in board. Here's Scalzi for Metro. Crantis. Taylor. Up in the gin direction, but here's Maudsley for Uni. Bouchereau. Panna. Oh, and might just lose that out to Mortimer. Now it's with Taylor coming forward. Gin. Plays allowed to continue. Morgan wins it for Uni. Mansueto comes through to challenge. Haday. Mortimer. Let's come back to Morgan, unsuspected, but reacted and got up and played the ball. And might have played it nicely too. Cordera's going to come out and clear. Looking for Ingram. And gets it back to Signoriello. Signoriello looking for Ingram again, but Maudsley's there for Uni. And all the way back to Jenkins. Up the wing for Gromball. That's going to be out for a throw. Metro needing to find their attacking impetus again. Now have they got it over to Mortimer here? Tries to hook it over Simmons, but Bouchereau comes and clears to the line. Taylor. Mansueto, nice ball inside for Gin. Gin, Scalzi. KO was tracking all the way and Maudsley can bring it forward. Thompson for Uni. All that ball in board was a little bit dangerous, but it's broken. Back to Thompson. Mansueto with a good challenge. Mortimer, Gin. Plays it nicely inside to Scalzi. Scalzi goes one more, gets the return. And Bouchereau had to get there in the nick of time and concede the corner. Gin might be the player that goes over to take. Chance with a set piece in the 19th minute. Gin's delivery. It's not bad. Hunter Gilmore! Just wide, but that wasn't bad. Goal kick. Jenkins just takes her time. Maudsley. Grumble. Morgan. Just gets past challenge, but Ingram wins it. Mortimer. Plays it on for Mansueto. Just wasn't able to take that ball with her. And another goal kick for Uni. Maudsley. Goes back to Jenkins. And that's going to be won by Taylor. Heads the ball in board. Ingram. Hunter Gilmore. Signoriello, they go all the way back. Now it comes into Ingram's feet. Wanted to get the ball up the attacking right, but Grumble was well placed. Morgan. Panagakos. Now, will the flag stay down for KO here? It does. KO goes past one, brings it back inboard, and Mansueto tracked back well there. Scalzi turns. Still going. Ingram wanting to get it into the direction of Jin, but it's back with King. Panagakos. Ball's played over. Acrobatic was Krantis. It's gone high. Krantis plays it again. Might come through here to Haday, but Panagakos was there, and now Morgan holds off one challenge. Tries to put it through for Richardson. Nicola Krantis got an important foot in there. Now Mansueto, and there's players forward here for Metro. And, Haday goes down. Referee Britton says nothing doing. Bouchereau brings it forward. Simmons, it's been taken over by Mortimer. Haday. Mortimer. Just going to run out of space there. Throw in. Richardson. Well won by Mortimer and gets it into Jin. Maudsley under pressure here for Uni, but plays it into Morgan, and now Grumble's got a bit more time. Hunter Gilmore comes through to win it. And they've been good in these areas, MetroStars, but unfortunately unrewarded from their point of view. And now will Krantis float one into the penalty area? Adelaide Uni holding the line on the edge of the 18-yard area. Krantis delivery. And that's just going to go out for a goal kick. Halfway through the first half. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions in the 23rd minute. It's Adelaide University 1, MetroStars 0. Jenkins goes long. Mortimer's going to get there. Header on is cut out. Can Haday get onto it? Big clearance by Bouchereau, out for a throw. Taylor. Richardson's header goes back and is at Mansueto's feet now. Mortimer gets past Richardson and past Simmons. Mortimer now comes back onto the right for the cross, and Panagakos with the header. Thompson helps it on to King. Richardson. It's gone out. Taylor into Jin. Maudsley coming back to challenge. Ingram's there for Metro, but Maudsley plays it to Simmons. Richardson. Taylor comes through to win it, but there's going to be a free kick to Richardson there. Maudsley. Morgan offers short. Bouchereau. Gromble. Now, KO turns nicely. Again, taking players on there at the attacking left. Finds a bit of space and goes the shot in the end. That's out for a goal kick. Well, if I were to say to you, or if I were to ask you the question, what is the oldest continuous rivalry in the WMPL? Probably the match we're playing gives away the answer, but Might be a surprise to some people that it's MetroStars against Adelaide Uni. These two clubs have been in the top flight. Well, MetroStars as Metro United, of course, as well, for many, many years with an unbroken run, and every other club in the WMPL has either joined it or in some cases come back into it since 2014. But these two clubs were already very much a part of senior women's competition. Adelaide Uni, of course, founded way back in 1978. One of the originals. And despite some challenges, they've kept their top tier status all that time. Here's Panagakos, very much Adelaide Uni through and through. And Scalzi loses out. Here's Morgan. Maudsley. Looking up the left, Min continues to put her under pressure, and Min might come up with it here. Bursting down the right wing, Mortimer's trying to get into the middle. Jin goes the shot. Will it break to Mortimer? It's just wide. Well, that was really good play from Jin. Just never gave up on the challenge to Maudsley. And when the Uni centre back turned, Jin found herself making her way to goal. Here goes Mortimer, but Bouchereau put the foot through there first. Crantis. Back to Cordera. Just further on the long-standing tradition of these two teams playing each other in the top flight. Adelaide Uni hasn't won a women's senior trophy since 2012, but they won the cup that year, and it was Metro that they beat in the final, 2-0. During the WMPL era, since the branding changed to WMPL in 2016 and we had end of season finals, it's been very much Metro that's had the better of the rivalry. 14 wins to 5 over those last 10 years and 7 draws. But Uni were the winners when these teams met earlier this season in round 3, 5-2 at TK Shutter Reserve. And they're 1-0 up now. Here's Mansueto. Gets a good touch there and does well to get control, but good tracking back there by Simmons. Panagakos, Morgan, Maudsley. And it's back with Jenkins. Morgan now. That ball's just going to go a bit too far. Probably very glad to be out there, Sarah Morgan. Sent off 3 weeks ago. And because, we'll just pause that for a moment. Here's Mansueto and Ingram, Jin, Metro getting into their attacking half again, but that ball is going to beat Taylor out for a throw-in. But that red card came at an unfortunate time for Morgan because the following week was a cup round, and so had to serve the suspension last week, and hence it's 3 weeks since Sarah Morgan's been able to play, so I'm sure she'll be keen to put things right this evening. Here's Scalzi for Metro. Signoriello. Ingram. Signoriello's kept going. Ingram! It wasn't a bad idea. Jenkins wasn't a long way off the line, but every chance that could have dropped in to the top corner. And certainly, if you were to rate this game on attacking play and attacking intent, well, it'd be dead level, but it doesn't work that way. And only Uni have found a goal so far. Mortimer. King will come through and put that out for a throw. Taylor puts it inboard. Oh, but the bounce has gone over Scalzi. KO, King. Hunter Gilmore comes through to win it, but it's KO again. It's just come a little bit more centrally now. Simmons. Panagakos. Uni have a lot of players forward if they can find the right ball. Morgan, King, KO, trying to get the area. Two opponents. Hunter Gilmore will clean up in the end and put it out for a throw. Morgan. Turns, but has had to turn away, holding on to possession, does really well. King, Morgan, just lost out. Here's Ingram. Panagakos got an important foot in there. Good battling there by Scalzi as well. Ingram holds on from the challenge, but the ball's gone out of play, so it's going to be a Uni throw in the 33rd minute. Grumble to King. Morgan, that's really nicely weighted. KO now. Loves to take players on in this situation. Back to Morgan. Goes to, I think the intent might have been just to chip it in closer to the penalty spot there where Thompson was. But it's with Cordera, who goes long, but Maudsley will win that, but it's fallen to Mansueto. Jin's underneath it here and brings it down nicely. Oh, that's lovely play from Jin, up against a couple of opponents. Ingram putting the cross in. All might find its way through to Mortimer here. Taylor comes through. It's back with Mortimer, who goes for a shot, and it's just over the crossbar. Again, Metro with plenty of attacking intent. Can they find the product at the end? That's been the difficulty so far this season. Bouchereau. Oh, Panagakos under a bit of pressure there. And Bouchereau's managed to head it away, but here comes Mortimer. It's going to break to Panagakos though. Push into some space and find Richardson. Challenge there from Taylor. The throw is going to be cleared by Taylor, but here's Morgan. Battling away there is Scalzi and doing really well to hold on. Mortimer. Taylor. First there is Bouchereau. Richardson. Good battling all over the park here from both these sides. Morgan. Simmons. Again, Taylor comes through. Nearly gets the ball through to Jin. Throw in. Taylor's throw. Gets it back from Mansueto. Oh, but Richardson tries to come through. Put forward by Scalzi. That's going to run out for a goal kick. You're watching round 12 of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard. for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions with 10 minutes to play in this first half. It's Adelaide University 1, MetroStars 0. Ball's gone out past Molly Simmons. Throw in for Taylor. Gin. Away by Morgan, who gets it back from King. Morgan. Panagakos. KO. There's a couple in the area. KO going herself, but got past Signorello, but Hunter Gilmore was also there, and it's going to be a throw-in. KO again. Oh, but Scalzi's there. Gin. Ingram. Trying to push forward. Oh, and gets past Morgan. And that's a really good ball. Now, here's a one-on-one. Mansueto up against Jenkins. Mansueto! That's saved by Jenkins. And Maudsley clears. And it finds KO as well. Could there be a quick counter? Morgan. Advantage played, even though KO was fouled there. Simmons trying to get the ball up to Richardson. That's gone out for a throw, but a big chance there for MetroStars with Mansueto getting the other side of the defence. That's saved by Claudia Jenkins. Now, ball's been, might have been just a check on the ball there. Play resumes. Signorello under pressure from KO, but it's a throw in. Gromble. King. Important slide in there by Taylor. And here goes Scalzi. Oh, and just held on a bit too long. King came back to win the ball, and here's Morgan. Gromble. Again, looking for that ball through to KO, but Hunter Gilmore's there for MetroStars and gets it back to Cordera. Crantis. There's space here on the left for Taylor, but Richardson closes down. So Cordera goes up towards Gin. Now, Mortimer is on it, playing it in towards Mansueto, who's got a couple of players for company. Gin. And they play it back. It ends up all the way back with Cordera. Oh, and that's only gone as far as KO. KO, defence back peddling, still going. Wins a free kick. And a yellow card to Hunter Gilmore. And this is an interesting position for Adelaide Uni. And will it be KO herself to try to add to Uni's lead into her own tally of 6 for the season? No one else seemingly taking any interest in wanting to hit this. Here goes KO. 4 in the wall. KO strikes and Cordera saves, but Panagakos is there. There's bodies everywhere. And it's going to be a free kick for MetroStars. Haday gives it back to Hunter Gilmore. Crantis. Taylor. Uni have got more forward pressuring on this occasion, but Metro hold on now. Crantis. Gets the big switch going and finds Signoriello, but Gromball's there. Signoriello takes it on. Teammates Signoriello and Gromball at Salisbury Inter a couple of years ago. Won a championship together. Now facing each other for MetroStars and Adelaide Uni. Signoriello. That ball is just going to run on to Jenkins. Well, normally the 6:15 p.m. kickoff on Friday would be the opening match of the round. But we've already had a fixture in round 12 played on Wednesday night at Jack Smith Park. Berkala defeating Flinders United 3-0. And two more matches coming your way tonight. The second match on this pitch this evening. We'll see the Football SA NTC side play Campbelltown. And later on over at Kilburn, it'll be West Adelaide against Salisbury Inter. Round concludes tomorrow at 7 p.m. at New Spot Stadium, where Modbury Vista will host Adelaide Comets. We're getting closer to the business end of the season. In fact, when these four matches are played over the weekend, we'll be exactly 2/3 of the way through the home and away season, with 12 of the 18 rounds completed. KO coming into the area, still KO. That is just absolutely superb play. Absolutely superb play. Chinatsu KO had plenty to do, but she did it all by herself. And she is in some serious form at the moment. That's 4 goals in her last 4 games for Adelaide Uni. Well, it's dispiriting for Metro. They have been quite good in building their attacks. They've probably had more of the attacking play than Uni have, but it's Uni that have been clinical and have the 2 goals. And MetroStars, if they're going to get anything out of this game, they're going to have to score 2 for the first time since round 4. At least 2. Morgan, they're under pressure again here, but that touch off Hunter Gilmore will go safely back to Cordera. But yes, you have to go back to round 4. So that's 8 rounds ago. For MetroStars' last 2-goal performance. That was their last win as well. Oh, there's a save there. And now here's a chance for Gin. But Morgan is able to bring it away. Now, I think KO would probably be offside there, but Cordera and has cleared. Here's Gin. Mortimer. Now, oh, and the ball's just carried on too far. I thought for a moment that Mansueto was going to be able to run onto it. Sorry, the MetroStars' last win was in round 7. That was a 1-0 win over Flinders. In round 4, that was their first win of the season, and that was a 2-1 win away to Modbury Vista. But the last time they scored twice was that round 4 match. Mortimer. It's fallen to Morgan. Simmons. King. Challenged by Taylor and breaks to Mortimer. Haday. That's good. Mansueto. Gin's in the middle. Mansueto with the cross. It goes all the way over to Ingram. Ingram now might be able to keep it in and hook the ball back. But Bouchereau is there and gets a foot on it. Haday trying to get it back to Scalzi, but Morgan is able to bring it away for Uni. Scalzi gets onto it. Plays allowed to continue. Ingram. And it's cleared. We're into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Don't think there'll be very much. So maybe this is the absolute last play. KO's bursting forward for Uni, and that's going to be a throw. Signoriello. Gin gets it back. The ball's up the wing, but it's only going to find Maudsley here, though Mansueto's come towards her. But here's Gromball. Challenged by Scalzi. And it's back to Hunter Gilmore. Haday. Crantis. Taylor. Mortimer. It's just run out of space, and now Simmons is able to get the ball forward, but that's just gone a little bit further ahead of KO than she would have liked. Signoriello. We continue. We've played 90 seconds of stoppages at the end of this first half. Crantis. Taylor. Gins dropped into midfield. Gets the return ball from Haday. That's a good ball for Mortimer. Is there one last chance for Metro? Mortimer gets a good cross in. It's gone all the way across though to Ingram, who puts it back in, but that's just going to go way too far. And that's a goal kick. But it won't be taken because referee Britton blows for half-time here at Service FM Stadium. And despite a huge amount of endeavour and attacking play by MetroStars, they find themselves behind to a clinical Adelaide University, who scored in the 15th minute through Charlie King and in the 42nd minute through Chinatsu KO. A brilliant, brilliant goal by KO. And it'll be Uni taking a 2-0 lead into the half-time break. Going to be a fascinating second half. You can see by the way that the first 45 minutes have been played that MetroStars are going to come out hard and do everything they can to get themselves back into this game. But they do have it all to do with a 2-goal deficit at the moment. So just before we go to a break, don't go anywhere. We'll be back after about 12 minutes of messages and commercials. The score here at Service FM Stadium in this round 12 Apex Steel WMPLSA match on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Adelaide University 2, MetroStars 0.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
G'day, Hamish here, reminding you everyone has a right to get home safe. There's no text, lost snack, backseat argument or hair emergency that's worth taking your eyes off the road for a moment. This is going to sound crazy, but not even a French fry. Keep your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and choose not to drive when you're tired, upset or under the influence. Pull over if you need to. And why not take a sec to pledge to drive so others survive? But again, later, when you get home.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
with RAA, proud sponsors of the RAA MPLSA. As Christoph Panendis wins that header, here's Tabares. It's a touch, but eventually pulled by Vidmar. French hits and it's in! French with the volley that Harvest could not save. Simon finds Mullen. Mullen hits one from distance and it's in! Mullen with a screamer! Absolute worldie from Mullen.
Goal of the week for sure.
Who has probably just gone and won the game for Playford in the 92nd minute.
Bonner, and it's in the bottom right corner. Captain Fantastic Aladdin Irabona puts his side ahead late in this clash, and are they on their way to 3 points for the first time this season. You didn't know which way it was going to go, who was going to take it, but you knew the final action was going to be the ball in the...
Just trying to calm things down at the moment after that. Lapse in concentration. Ball over the top here for Stam. Will get there first. Will Riley Stam, and he'll chip in brilliantly. At the club of his youth, Riley Stam scoring the first in this one. And what a finish.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
I think the thing that most people don't realise about being a referee is how much we train. We often train twice a week as a group. Then we have coaching sessions where we go through videos and look back at past few weeks. And then any of the outside of training stuff that we do, like our gym work and watching matches back and all that. All the extra time outside of match days are the big things for us. What makes it more than just blowing a whistle is understanding football and all the different layers of football, and then adding on top of that we then have to be impartial and understand the emotion of football, and then find that balance between understanding the emotion and then understanding the laws. I've had a few grand finals that I've been lucky to be a part of, and in those kind of games with the crowds and the energy, I can just tell that the football match that's going on is so entertaining, and that I'm lucky to have one of the best seats in the house for it.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
So the Youth Club Championship, we've designed a structure where the under 13s, under 14s, under 15s and 16s all compete together as one club. They'll play at the same venue, they'll play one after each other. It allows the technical director to be at the venue to help educate and look after the coaches, and also there's a focus on player development.
Players are now knowing where they are at and the pathway to follow each year. If they continue with the YCC, they should be in a position where they can go into senior football. It's a lot clearer around the steps they need to take to keep tracking as a player.
We've created an additional YCC training session or seminar night. All the players involved had the opportunity to do an extra additional skills session development plan, and we had Adrian Stanter coming in to talk about how to become a more professional player from a younger age.
The fact that as a club we are investing heavily in the juniors to ensure that we're putting those tools in place that the YCC is wanting from us, that's certainly bringing around some benefits to the club and to junior development across the board.
Everyone's trying to obtain points for their club, but also with a strong focus on how do we create a competition where players can play against like players.
The one thing I have noticed is it's been a bit more focused on getting the balance right. So, you know, trying to keep the best teams playing against each other throughout the entire year and not having this big disparity between one team or another, one club or another.
So what it has allowed us to do is have quality games every week, which has benefited the competition and given the girls a chance to sort of understand what it's like to play at that elite level. While development is a good focus, the YCC does bring out the aspect of results as well, which helps find that balance for players to transition to senior football.
So I think with the YCC structure now in place, there's become a better level, and with a better level there's been higher intensity within our sessions, and that's allowed for greater development in terms of a player technically, tactically, and that's given them the best chance to keep improving their game.
Yeah, look, I think there's certainly brought around a lot of excitement to the club on YCC Day. The club's buzzing, a lot of the parents and players really enjoy seeing the kids play, and what is really now an elite pathway in junior football in our state.
Something that resonated with me right on the onset was about connecting a budding footballer with the right coach with the right club, and the right club being part of the right football environment. So the YCC tells me that this has been a fantastic implementation by Football South Australia.
Is to take on Adelaide Comets at New Spot Stadium, but this game has been a very interesting one so far. Even though Adelaide Uni lead by 2-0, it's been a very good performance by MetroStars in all but finishing their chances, or making and finishing their chances. They really need to make sure that if they continue to attack with the sort of intent that they did in the first half, that they can actually make it count. Because it's Uni that's been the clinical side tonight. They'll be kicking off in this second half. Their forward, Malin Thompson, is over the ball. They'll be kicking from the right to left as you see at Adelaide Uni, and that is to the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. Referee Britton gets us underway, and it's Adelaide Uni with possession early, but it's just gone to Gin for Metro, and now they're trying to get Ingram going on the attacking right. Can Ingram keep this in? She can, but in doing so has had to forfeit possession. And it's going to be a throw in. Jin trying to take a couple on. The Korean forward still has possession. Has done pretty well, but in the end it was one opponent too many. Throw in for Signoriello. Oh, and the return ball was a little bit too difficult to hold on to. Gromball with the throw. KO up the wing, but it goes inboard. And big clearance there by Hunter Gilmore finds Gin. Now can Hunter Gilmore get back onto it? Panagakos in the way. Morgan gives it back. Panagakos wants to get the ball out to Richardson. Might be a hint of offside there. No, the flag didn't go up. So throw in for Adelaide Uni. Simmons to King. It's going to be another throw. King up against Crantis. Simmons tries to get the ball in. There's Haday, and it's away by Hunter Gilmore. Headed by Panagakos for Uni. Simmons nods it forward, and it's cleared. Here's Bouchereau. Gets it back to Jenkins. Bit of time for Uni at the back, but Gin now comes to force Jenkins to play up in the direction of Richardson, but headed away by Taylor. Simmons now. Thompson's come in to offer, but it's going to be a Metro throw. Looking for Mansueto, gives it back to Taylor, but the ball had gone out, so Uni will have it back. Early moments of this second half here. Panagakos. Mansueto comes to challenge. And will win the throw. Taylor now. Gin. That's a nice touch forward, but Bouchereau will get there first and get it back to Jenkins. Coming through there was Taylor. Now, Morgan takes over. Richardson. Looking for King, but Hunter Gilmore's in the road. Taylor looking for Gin. It might come out to Ingram here for MetroStars. And Ingram wants to get the ball ahead to Gin in a foot race here with Gromball. Gin's done really well. Still Gin hooks it back. Is there anybody there? Can Scalzi get onto it? No. Mortimer! That's a really good goal. Chloe Mortimer puts it into the top corner. And MetroStars are back in it. Terrific play by Gin. Really, really strong work to pull it back. And just for a moment, it looked like it wasn't going to find a teammate. But when Mortimer struck, she struck truly. Game on. Well, now there's a chance for KO. Well, they just nearly fluffed their lines after doing so much good work to get back into the game. And the absolute last thing that MetroStars would want is to just allow Uni to easily retake the 2-goal advantage. Here's Signorello just needing to tidy up. To throw in for Uni on the attacking left. Gromball keeps it in. KO draws the players to her, and Hade just has to concede the corner there. And KO will be the player to come over to take it. They're lining up at the back post, Uni. We've seen them use this tactic before. And at some point, a few of those players will flood forward towards the front. Here's KO's corner, but it's an unusually disappointing delivery. And it's a goal kick. Now, here's Scalzi. Gromball's there. Panagakos gets it forward to KO. Skips past Hunter Gilmore. That's all forward for Richardson, just a little bit too long. Now, Metro can get it away there. Good ball forward by Mansueto. Now here's Ingram on the attacking right. Ingram went for goal. And that was safely held by Jenkins. Well, putting Mortimer up on the left wing, the opposite position that she's normally been playing in, usually at right back. Now has a right back as her opponent, but look how it worked out there. And what a strike. Signorello. Now that might be nicely weighted, but Bouchereau heads it away. Panagakos, KO. Good ball. Morgan. Hunter Gilmore came into block. Scalzi got it away. Mansueto gets it back inboard to Scalzi. They're up and about, MetroStars. Scalzi still going. Can she get a shot away? Good pressure there from King. Players all around the ball. It doesn't come out to Hade. Hunter Gilmore has to get there. It's going to be a free kick to Thompson, though. Well, just a reminder, if we were look at things in a live ladder situation at the moment, if Adelaide University have the 3 points, they would move at least temporarily ahead of Campbelltown. They'd go on to 15 and be just 2 points away from 5th place Football SA NTC. And Uni, who are attacking now to try to restore their 3-goal advantage. It's just been nodded away. KO gets it back inboard. Morgan, Gromball gets the ball in, but it's headed away by Hade. Forward again by Mortimer. Bouchereau's header's only partially effective. She's going to have to go back and put it out. But MetroStars, as things stand, would be stuck on 6 points. They'd still be in that 9th spot that forces you into a playoff against the team that finishes second in the State League. And they really need points in matches like this one if they're going to climb the ladder. Just 3 points behind Modbury Vista, but also behind them on goal difference. They've got a change here for Adelaide Uni. Talia Gromball coming off and is being replaced by Sophie Burke. Like for like change, Sophie Burke will go straight to the left back position that Gromball was in. Now, Gin. A big part of Metro's opener. Going to take the corner now to see if they can equalise. Gin's delivery. It's high, a bit wide, but Taylor got onto it. Headed away. Oh, but it fall to Taylor again, who's just trying to bullock a way through. But Uni are going to be able to clear it through first Thompson and then KO. But Metro have it back now. Oh, but that's going to go over Haday. And it's a throw in. Burke looking for KO. Challenged there by Haday. Signoriello's ball across though. Has only found Simmons. And now Simmons gets Richardson going. Taylor coming across to challenge. Slides in well, but it falls to Simmons. Now will it break out to King? No. Mansueto takes over and finds some space. And hits it forward for Ingram to chase. 2 Uni opponents. One of them's Maudsley. And that's going to be a free kick to Maudsley. These school holidays, get the kids together. The FSA World Champs will be open to players from under 11 mixed through to under 17 mixed. 10 players, 1 squad. Lock them in before someone else does. Sign. Get your country, represent your nation. You can find out more at footballsa.com.au. Jenkins with the free kick. Headed by Hunter Gilmore. Ingram. Scalzi. It's out for a throw. Do feel like Ingram provided a bit of spark with her inclusion in this match. MetroStars have looked better in attack. And they might just be close to equalising. Bouchereau gets it away, but it's only as far as Ingram. Signoriello running past, but KO came through and has won the free kick. They're definitely under pressure, Adelaide Uni. But they've been the team that have looked sharper going forward, but haven't gone forward as much as MetroStars. And this is where MetroStars might be in here with Gin. Plays the ball. And another hit from Mortimer. Now it comes to Haday. Good turn. Still Haday. Ingram. They're at the edge of the area. Ingram trying to get through. But it's been cleared. And Thompson now. Can KO get them going at the other end, Adelaide Uni? Nice ball inside. It's going to be a free kick. No free kick. Signoriello won it fairly, said the referee, Zach Britton. Balls come through here to Scalzi. Haday with a nice turn again. Here goes Signoriello. Gets a cross in, but that'll be claimed by Jenkins. The battle is on. Long kick from Jenkins. Up towards KO again. Hunter Gilmore will get that away. Panagakos. Scalzi gets a head in there. Hunter Gilmore again. Bouchereau's header. And Burke. It comes back to Hunter Gilmore again. And that's a good ball for Mansueto. They're away again here, MetroStars. Mansueto carries it into the area. Looking for Ingram. And it's cleared. Signorillo with the throw. We have got a big half hour left here at Service FM Stadium in this one. Ball inboard is cleared by Bouchereau again. Ingram puts it back inboard. It's been come out to Thompson, who finds King. King tries to take on Hunter Gilmore. Is held on. Still going King. They're battling away. He's held on to the ball well, but Signorillo comes through to win it. Puts the ball back inboard. Here's Scalzi. But it's straight into KO, the last player you want to have it if you're a MetroStars player. And KO tries to put it through for Thompson. Hunter Gilmore's going to clear up there and get it back to her keeper in Cordera. Morgan now. He's done really well to get around Scalzi and just clip the ball in for Thompson. Just bounced past Crantis. But Cordero was there, and now they launch forward again. MetroStars looking for Mansueto. That runs through to Claudia Jenkins, who can take time. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. And in the 62nd minute, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Adelaide University 2, MetroStars 1. Hidey, but Thompson won it. Panagakos. Let's just put a bit too much on that pass, and that's out for a throw. It's Panna's header again. Another throw for MetroStars. Taylor. Oh, I think it's been pinged for a foul throw there. It's unfortunate for MetroStars. But Taylor's quickly wins the ball back. But Morgan was there. And here's Panagakos. King. Oh, and it only found Mansueto. Gin now. Mortimer. It's forced back. Forward again by Taylor. Bouchereau chooses the safety of Jenkins. Jenkins now, they've stood off her. So she's got time to pick out KO. Oh, that's a good ball over now. Hunter Gilmore and Thompson battling. Thompson got the header, but Taylor's tracked back to get it and play it out to Mortimer. Mortimer holds on under the challenge and finds Hidey. Looking to get Mansueto in there, but Maudsley will probably get there first and turn it back away. Simmons. King. This is some game, folks. Panagakos back to Bouchereau. Morgan's got a pocket of space in the middle and can drive forward and find KO again. KO up against two opponents. Still going. Oh, and tried the shot. Off Hunter Gilmore for a corner. You need to try to restore their 2-goal advantage. KO's last corner was disappointing by her standards. What will the delivery be like now? Much better. Into a dangerous area. It's played away though. King has it and can keep it alive. KO can put another cross in, and it's not a bad one. But Cordera got there ahead of Maudsley. And will go long and high. Under it is Burke. Morgan and Scalzi battle. Scalzi gets it forward. Bouchereau with a foot in there. It's come out to KO again. Trying to put King through. The two number 17s, King and Hunter Gilmore. Hunter Gilmore gets it back. Cordera long. But here's Morgan. And it's gone out. Oh, and Panagakos in the way there, but Hunter Gilmore again. And has a bit of time. But now KO closes down. Signorillo, though, can advance up the... Oh, just... I think had decided to run forward with the ball before controlling it. Not surprising, because Metro really trying to keep their momentum up in this half. It's been a good one for them so far. They've brought the 2-goal deficit back to 1. And they've looked better in attack than I think they have for many, many weeks. And this player's played a bit of a part in it. Hayden Ingram taking players on and holding on really well. Past Maudsley now. Still Ingram. Bouchereau got an important foot in there. Simmons. Morgan. And now could there be danger at the other end? If KO can keep it in, she can. KO now to try to torment Signorillo again. Gets the cross in. It's a good one. And it's just gone too far ahead of Signorillo, ahead of Richardson, who gets it back to King. Panagakos, oh, and it's given it straight to Mortimer almost, but gets it back. Simmons with the cross. Thompson gets a good touch, and it wasn't quite close enough to Richardson. Exciting match. Here's Taylor. Lets the ball go out for a throw. Scalzi, Mortimer, Taylor's hit it straight into Richardson there. And I think another ball's been called for. We'll just wait for that to be delivered so that play can restart. Now, here come Uni again, once again trying to get KO in. It's cleared by Cordera. Gin. That's nice. Oh, Mansueto was just tracked there though. And Bouchereau can get it back. Now they're trying to burst up the left wing. And there's going to be a change made here. And we've just been asked for another ball. No, it's just going to be a new ball onto the field. Throw in on the attacking left. Gin. Goes the shot. Oh, it's been deflected. And into the side netting. Corner's about to be delivered. And they've got plenty into the penalty area this time, MetroStars. It's up towards the hot spot, but it's been cleared. Can they keep the pressure on? All right. It's away and up the wing. Here's King. Back in board, but it's going to be turned over. And now here goes Mortimer again up the attacking left. Gets the ball in board, looking for Gin. It's been cleared. Haday King's going to get that away for a throw. Now there are going to be changes made here, as I thought was about to happen. Lauren Franklin is going to come on. And is replacing Nikki Scalzi. And that's probably an attacking move. Franklin, normally a more formal player, a forward player, I should say. Now, Macy Borton has come on for Panagakos, and that's equally a throw in for Burke. It's going to get another one. We're into the 72nd minute. Still Uni 2, MetroStars 1. It's going to be another throw in for Uni. Burke has got King up the wing. KO's shorter. King. I think was caught in two minds there. So Signoriello can take it for Metro. Gin lets it run. Borton was there. First touch is a good one to almost get Thompson going. Now here's Hunter Gilmore for MetroStars. Maudsley's there. Borton. Now they have it with Maudsley. Burke. Signoriello came through strongly. Franklin. Haday. MetroStars just trying to get Mansueto in there. Well, Maudsley under a bit of pressure here, but holds on nicely. And he'll get a kick. Now, Yaz Yellow has come on as well for Bouchereau, so that is... No, it's a bit unfair to Uni in saying they'd made a defensive change, because Yaz Yellow is the player that will go to Panagakos' position. And Borton into Bouchereau's position. So it's still similar in formation with the numbers of defenders and midfielders. Now, is there a chance here on the attacking right for Uni? Simmons puts in the cross, and it might just make KO run back to collect. Trying to get it back in board. Morgan, but Ingram wins it and it's cleared. Maudsley just lets it go out for a throw. And he'll get a free kick, and well, Gin gets a booking for that. But it's been a battle. And we probably still have another 20-odd minutes of it. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Adelaide University 2, MetroStars 1. Burke to take another throw here, right on the halfway line. Now, Haday and Morgan battle. Morgan, but Gin wins it there. Franklin trying to get it into Ingram. Borton with the important touch in there. Mortimer wins it and gets it to Franklin. And that's just going to go past Taylor for a win. And the right back position for Adelaide Uni. Richardson. Mortimer in the way. King. Thompson. That's good. Morgan. Thompson. Now releases KO on the left. KO to try to get into the area again and go the shot. Held by Cordera. Long. Big header there by Maudsley. Here's Haday. Mortimer. Back to Haday. Uni have it back. Thompson. Good challenge, Crantis. Taylor. It's going to be intercepted. All Borton's touch has only found Mansueto. Mortimer. Into the path of Franklin. That's handball. Free kick to Uni. Metro about to bring on Layla Barbaro for their goal scoring hero tonight. Chloe Mortimer. And Barbaro looks set to go to that attacking left position. Long ball. Ingram comes through a second time and it gets to Gin, but that's a Uni throw. Burke, KO. Ingram's challenge and it's broken to Gin. Now, chance there for Barbaro, but Borton was in the way. Now Taylor's overlapping. Gets the cross in. That's Jenkins. Countdown. Gets to 3 before Jenkins releases. Hunter Gilmore just heading it towards the line. Throw in for Simmons. It's been cleared and towards Gin. Haday's ball over was headed back by Morgan, who has it again. Trying to come through there was Morgan to challenge Franklin. That's going to be a Metro throw. That's good play. Now, Mansueto, and again has a chance to shoot. Straight at Jenkins this time. And again, Metro knocking on the door. It's been a classic match of punch and counter punch. It's with Haday. Crantis. They'll work it out. Taylor getting it back to Signorello. KO trying to win possession. Hunter Gilmore making a run. Morgan was there. Now it's fallen to King. KO. Morgan just holds on. Burke. Throw in. Into the last 10 minutes. plus stoppage time, of course. Mansueto gets it back to Signoriello. Hunter Gilmore under pressure. Facing her own goal, but Cordera's got time to make the clearance. Yaziello trying to get through. Big clearance there by Krantis. It's out for a throw. Sarah Taylor's about to come off for Keisha Price. MetroStars trying to use their fresher players in these last few minutes to try to find the equaliser. Another intervention by KO, but that's going to be a MetroStars throw. Franklin. Now, that ball by Barbara's just gone out for a throw. This is a Metro throw. Signoriello. Mansueto. Up against Burke. Mansueto manages to get a cross in. It's turned away by Maudsley. Haday wanting to get onto it. Thompson did some important defensive work. Now it's back with Jin. Jin and Haday. Oh, and it's punched away in the end. Simmons to try to relieve the pressure, but MetroStars come back through Price, and in the end it's hooked away by Yaziello. Krantis. Hunter Gilmore. But Burke was there. Now it's back with Mansueto for MetroStars though. Comes to Signoriello. Up against KO. Here's Ingram. Can get a ball into the area. Ingram's ball. Jenkins will claim that. Sort of feel like Uni's just starting to hang on a little bit. They're going long here. It's going to be a MetroStars throw. Maya Beggs is going to come on for Malin Thompson. We'll go probably to the number 9 position that Thompson was in. And might be involved here pretty quickly to try to put Hunter Gilmore under pressure, but Krantis hooks it away. Haday. Signoriello putting it forward. Borton in the road. Morgan wins the throw. Burke up towards Beggs, but Hunter Gilmore wins it again. Morgan just trying to get the ball through there for King. Here's Franklin. Richardson and Price battle there. Barbaro. Yaziello in the way. King gets the free kick. And they might just try to eat up a few seconds here. We've still got a few minutes to play. But there's been a lot of pressure on Uni. Now they have a chance to get it forward towards King. Headed away. And the hit by Morgan. Now, just a bit of confusion about what to do with the ball. In the end, it was just get it out. But that's just eaten up a little bit more precious time. Burke goes into the corner where KO is, and that's a corner. So some good moments here for Uni in just trying to keep the ball in attack in the dying stages while they're holding on to this 1-goal lead. And maybe, if they can get this corner right, they could land the knockout blow. Here comes KO's delivery. And punched away by Cordera. And helped away by Ingram. Can they get the ball here to Franklin? Ingram. Not a huge amount ahead of her. She wants to switch it to where Jin is. But Burke is there. Hooks it forward. Hedaya with the header. Battling there was Beggs. And the ball has been looped over here for King, who's onside. Up against Hunter Gilmore. That's going to be a throw for MetroStars. But suddenly they'll look up and see that there's only 3.5 minutes plus stoppage time left for them to find an equaliser. Cordera. Price now can move forward up the attacking left. Oh, but that ball's going to be turned away by Borton. King. Morgan. Simmons. King. It's away by Crantis, but again, that's just more time. And another ball is going to be called for. I'm sure this will be allowed for, but these sorts of stoppages are all on Uni's terms at this point. Crantis has had to turn another ball away. And yet again, of course, there's not really anybody on that outer side. Not the place to be on a night like this. It's pretty cold. Of course, we're broadcasting from the grandstand side. And again, probably these last 3 or 4 minutes have just been stoppage after stoppage in Uni's attacking half. MetroStars have got to get their foot on the ball and hold it. Try to launch an attack. Right now, they're just seeing the seconds run down. Now, can they get forward here and find Ingram? Burke was there. Yaziello wanted to pull the trigger. Now, they've got a chance to get the ball long from Cordera. We're in the 89th minute. Cordera goes long towards Jin. Can Jin keep this in? She can, and hook the ball forward towards Mansueto. But it's away by Simmons. Jin coming back to try to help out, but it's with KO on the attacking left again for Uni. Who wants to get the ball through there for Beggs. Here's Hunter Gilmore. Signoriello. Under pressure, but holds on. Gets it back, but it's just being hemmed in the pocket here and gives up the throw. Good pressure from both KO and Beggs there. And we're getting close to stoppage time here at Service FM Stadium. Round 12 of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. Adelaide Uni 2, MetroStars 1. It's been a cracking game. But Uni are very, very close to claiming all 3 points. And they've got the ball in attack still. Trying to run onto it. It's fallen to KO again. Turns. Finds Morgan. Price was in the way. Let's come back to Morgan again. They're just unable to get out of their half. MetroStars, can they do it now? Here's Jin. Plays it out to the left. Layla Barbaro. Ingram. Haday, the red shirts are flying forward now. Haday gets the ball in. Now, can they get the ball into Lauren Franklin? Just ran on to Jenkins. Jenkins lets the count go down again. Goes long. Oh, but I don't think that clearance is going to stay. It is going to stay in because Ingram's made good ground. And trying to put it forward, but it's away by Maudsley. Hunter Gilmore, good challenge, he has yellow. Gin's onto it now. Wanting to get it to Mansueto. That's a good ball. Mansueto now wants to play it through to Barbaro. Barbaro, they need to get numbers forward, MetroStars. Simmons challenges Barbaro. I think that's going to be a free kick. It is. The rain's starting to come down, and this might just be the last opportunity. We are 90 seconds into stoppage time. Could we see a dramatic equaliser here? Gin to take the free kick. Adelaide Uni trying to defend their 3 points. It goes in from Gin. It goes towards the back post. It's still in. And it's been put away for a corner. We've now played 2 extra minutes. Gin is racing over to come and take it. Every single outfielder is up for the corner for MetroStars. Now, referee Britton is going in to have a discussion. But now we can continue with Gin's corner. And it's come to Hunter Gilmore. It's away. Chance for a shot has gone over. And that might just be that. Was Mansueto with that effort. Jenkins says go forward. She's going to undoubtedly deliver this long. We're now into the 4th minute of stoppages. All eyes on referee Britton. Ingram wins the header. Here's Morgan. Holds possession. And goes forward and finds KO. No, it's gone a little bit too far. Cordera has to go long and has to do it quickly. It's touched forward, but Burke with a big clearance for Uni. And it might be a good touch finder too, it is. Throw in. Oh, but Maya Beggs is going to get onto it for Uni and can run to the corner flag if she likes. Wins the throw. It can only be seconds left in this one. 4 extra minutes played in this second half. Adelaide Uni 2, MetroStars 1. Goals from King and KO in the first half. Metro got one back through Mortimer, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Uni keeping the ball in the attacking left corner. Now finally a clearance. But that's the end of the match. Adelaide Uni take another giant leap with their 2nd win in a row. They hold on a very spirited MetroStars tonight to win by 2-1. They'll go to 15 points. They'll be just 2 points outside of the top 5 for now, with 5th place NTC about to play the next match on this pitch. They don't have to worry about the bottom end of the table anymore, Adelaide Uni. They can start thinking about pushing into the finals positions. But MetroStars, well, it was a really good performance. They changed their side around. They were very, very good in winning possession and building attacks. Now, what they couldn't do was be a little bit more clinical when they had the ball in the front third. It's been a problem all year. They did find the back of the net once through Chloe Mortimer, but it wasn't enough after they'd gone 2-0 down. They'll need to regroup for a big match in round 13. They'll be hosting Modbury Vista at TK Shutter Reserve, a team that they defeated earlier this season. But Adelaide Uni, they'll go on to face Salisbury Inter here on Saturday afternoon of next weekend. That'll be June the 27th. Hope you enjoyed the game. If you want to stay with me for the upcoming match between Football SA and NTC and Campbelltown City, make sure you come off this stream and find the Football SA versus Campbelltown City WMPL stream. And if you're going to be with me, I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Yeah,